Good day, learners! I am Teacher Phoebe, your coach for today's lesson. Before anything else, get ready with your pen, answer sheet, ruler, meter stick, timer, and other materials or equipment needed for this physical fitness test. You may pause this video while you prepare the needed materials. If you are done, you may continue with this video lesson. Just to self-reflect, do you consider this pandemic one of the reasons for not achieving your fitness goals? Or did you take this chance to pursue your fitness goals? I know that you can answer that by yourself, and your action towards your answer depends on you. Before we dig deeper, let us assess ourselves. First, do you have the ability to perform daily tasks without too much tiredness? Second, are you enjoying your leisure time through some recreational activities like playing puzzles, listening to music, dancing, or playing musical instruments? Third, can you manage emergencies like solving household problems? If you have answered yes to those questions, your fitness may not be at risk. But if you answered no, I encourage you to work with me to achieve our fitness goals. Before we proceed to our gym, you must be reminded that at the end of this lesson, you should be able to: first, set your goals based on assessment results. And second, prepare an exercise program. In order to achieve our fitness goals, we have to consider these physical fitness components. The physical fitness components are categorized into two: the health-related fitness components, which are important to improve the overall health of an individual, and the skill-related components, which help develop performance in sports and motor skills. Let us widen the scope of these two components. Health-related fitness components are the following. Number 1, body composition. This refers to the proportion of our lean body mass to our fat body mass. In order to know if your body mass index is normal or not, use this formula. BMI is equal to weight in kilograms divided by height in meters squared. For example, your weight is 30 kilograms and your height is 1.20 meters. The first step is to multiply your height, which is 1.20 to 1.20 meters, which is equal to 1.44. Now, divide your weight, which is 30 kilograms, to your height in squared, which is 1.44. The answer will be 20.83, and that is a normal body mass index. Now, measure your height and weight, then apply the formula. After which, classify your own BMI. The result might be your motivation in setting your fitness goals. Number 2, muscular strength and endurance. Muscular strength is the amount of weight you can lift, while muscular endurance is how many times you can move that weight without getting exhausted. Example: push-up, curl-up, and squats. The proper ways in executing these exercises will be shown in this video.
To do a push-up, first place your hands shoulder-width apart on the floor. Then, extend both of your legs so you're resting on your toes. Engage your core and make sure you're not arching your back. Your body should be in a straight line from your head to your heels, which will make your push-ups more effective. When you're ready, lower down to the floor, keeping your elbows in toward your rib cage. Now, push down into your hands to raise yourself back up to the starting position. Do as many push-ups as you can while still maintaining good form. For an easier push-up variation, keep your knees on the floor and cross your legs over each other. Then, lower yourself down to the floor and push yourself back up, like you would for a regular push-up.
Squats help strengthen your glutes, your quadriceps and your hamstrings. For a basic squat, start with your legs just about shoulder width apart. Lift your arms up in front of you for balance. Make sure your back is absolutely straight and you do not arch your back inwards or outwards. Your back and neck must be in one line. Now, push your hips back as though you are sitting on an imaginary chair. Your hips and thighs must be parallel to the floor. Maintaining your form, come up to the neutral position. Make sure that when you sit down in a squat position, your knees do not collapse. While you're doing a squat, inhale when you go down and exhale when you come up. Now, let's see the squat position from the side. Back is straight, knees are in line with the toes, thighs and hips are parallel to the floor. Now, this is the ideal position your body should be in when you squat. While coming up, do not lock your knees. This puts unnecessary pressure on the joint.
Number 3, cardiovascular endurance. This is the ability of the lungs, the heart, and the blood vessels to deliver adequate amount of oxygen to the cells to meet the demands of prolonged physical activity. Example is the 3-minute step test. You may also include walking and jogging.
Step test. To measure cardiovascular endurance, the height of the step should be 12 inches for secondary stopwatch. Metronome tester. Record the resting heart rate. Stand at least 1 foot away from the step or bench with trunk erect and eyes looking straight ahead. The first step of the sequence should be alternate. At the signal, go. Step up and down the bench for 3 minutes. For the partner, as the student assumes the position in front of the step. Signal, ready, and go. Start the stopwatch for the 3-minute step test. After the step test, allow performer to locate his or her pulse in 5 seconds. Give the signal to count the pulse beat. Let the performer count his or her pulse beat for 10 seconds and multiply it by 6. Record the 60-second heart rate after the activity.
Number 4, flexibility. This is the ability of the muscles and joints to go through a full range of motion. Examples are zipper test and sit and reach. We are done with the health-related fitness components. Let us now proceed to the skill-related fitness components, which are the following. Number 1, speed. Speed is the ability to perform a task or move from one point to another in the shortest possible time.
40-meter run. To do this, we need a running area with a measurement of 40 meters and a stopwatch. To do 40-meter sprint, first you need to have a running area with a measurement of 40 meters. It should also have a starting line and a finish line. At the signal ready, the performer should be at the starting line, assume a crouch position, and both hands should not go beyond the line. At the signal get set, the performer's hip move upward by extending the legs. And at the signal go, run to the finish line as fast as you can.
Number 2, coordination. Coordination is the integration with hand or foot movements with the involvement of the senses.
Equipment. SIPA. This is a washer weighing 4 grams with 5 inches straw, or 20 pieces of bundled rubber bands, or any similar local materials weighing 4 grams. The main objective is to hit the SIPA, rubber band, or similar local material alternately with the right and left palm upward. The height of the material being tossed should be at least above the head. For the partner or facilitator, count how many times the performer has hit the material with the right and left hand. Stop the test if the material drop on the floor or after 2 minutes.
Number 3, reaction time. Reaction time is the amount of time it takes to respond to a stimulus. How fast can you react if you will do this stick drop test activity?
Stick or pen drop test is a reaction time test. It measures the time to respond to a stimulus. Equipment: 12-inch ruler or stick, armchair or table and chair. Procedure: for the learner, sit on armchair or chair next to the table, so that the elbow and the lower arm rest on the desk or table comfortably. Place the heel of the hand on the desk or table, so that only the fingers and thumb extended beyond. Fingers and thumb at least be 1 inch apart. Catch the ruler or stick with the thumb and index finger without lifting the elbow from the desk or table, as the partner drops the stick. Hold the stick while the partner reads the measurement. For the partner, hold the ruler or stick at the top, allowing it to dangle between the thumb and fingers of the performer. Hold the ruler or stick so the 12-inch mark is even between the thumb and the index finger. No part of the hand of the learner should touch the ruler or stick. Drop the ruler or stick without warning, and let the tester catch it with his or her thumb and index finger. Record the score on the upper of the thumb.
Number 4. Agility. It is the ability of an individual to quickly shift or change direction of the body from one point to another.
The hexagon test measures your quickness and your agility, or your ability to change direction when moving backward, forward, and sideways.
9.83 seconds.
Begin the test by using masking tape to create a hexagon with each side 24 inches long.
Let's do this. We're going to go 3 times around.
Stand in the middle of the hexagon and remain facing in the same direction throughout the test as you would face an opponent during a match.
Ready? Go.
When your partner gives you the command, "Ready, go," begin jumping forward over the tape and immediately back into the hexagon. Continuing to face forward, jump over the next side and back to the middle, moving in a clockwise direction. Continue this pattern by jumping over all 6 sides and back to the middle for 3 full revolutions of the hexagon. When your feet enter the hexagon at the end of the test, your partner should stop the stopwatch and record your time.
Number 5. Power. Power is the ability to perform one maximum effort in the shortest possible time. Power is also the product of both strength and speed.
As I step, I snap the ball through with my elbows, thumbs pointing down, follow through with my fingertips to the target. The more we step into our pass with our elbows behind it, the more power we can get on it, the further we can go.
And number 6. Balance. Balance is the ability to stay in equilibrium in relation to changes in body position. It may be static or dynamic. Static balance is the kind of balance demonstrated in stationary position, while dynamic balance is demonstrated while the body is moving.
Stork Balance Stand Test. For the performer, remove the shoes and place hands on the hips. Position the right foot against the inside knee of the left foot. Raise the left heel to balance on the ball of the foot. Do the same procedure with the opposite foot. For the partner, start the time as the heel of the performer is raised off the floor. Stop the time if any of the following occurs. The hands come off the hips, the supporting foot swivels or moves or hops in any direction, the non-supporting foot loses contact with the knee, the heel of the supporting foot touches the floor. Scoring. Record the time taken on both feet in nearest seconds.
In order to achieve your physical fitness desires, it is a need to plan your fitness goals. Thus, you need to consider the importance of an exercise program wherein you plan your physical exercises based on your needs. When you design your exercise program, you must have a goal or aim, apply the principles of training, and plan a training session. We are now done with our discussion. You may now check your activity sheet and answer the activities prepared for you. Please be mindful of these following instructions.
Number 1. Read and analyze the instructions before starting any of the activities. Number 2. Ask for assistance if needed, but do not let others answer your activity. Number 3. Answer all the activities and look for more resources if necessary. Number 4. Your output in Activity 3 will be graded based on the rubric provided on the learning activity sheet. And number 5. You may reach us through our mobile number, social media account, or whichever means that may help you to reach us for assistance.
Have a great day and see you again in our next episode, only here at DepEd MP TV. Bye!